Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So this is the before our look, and then this is our after. So we're doing something a little bit different. I just wanted to do a lot of colors. My inspiration for this was Maleficent from the Disney movies, her color combo. So I kind of used that for my inspiration today. Very dark and glamorous, but bright at the same time, a little bit outside of the box. So if you want to see how to get this look, keep on watching. So starting off, I'm going to go ahead and prime my lids with my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot, and I'm just going to buff this from lashes to brow bone just to make sure we have a really nice even canvas. And also make sure you get your lower lash line as well. Then going into my Kathleen Lights Morphe palette, I will take this second shade over, and this is a matte skin tone shade, and this is just going to set our base to where everything blends nice and smooth. Then jumping into this really pretty kind of a softer plum mauve color, I'm going to buff this into my crease area on a flat fluffy brush, and I'm creating our outline shape of our look with this shadow. So I'm going to make sure we have this pulled out pretty dang far because I want this to be very smoky, and I'm also creating that outward V area where we're going to start building some depth. With this color right here, the deeper plum in the palette, and on kind of a more pointed, concentrated blending brush, I'm going to slowly start to build this in my outer V area. Now I say slowly because we want this to be nice and diffused. We don't want any splotchiness, and we want it very soft and smoky since we are going to be blending it into our green, and we want that transition to be nice. So I did go back, I want to say about 6 times back into the palette, so just be patient with it. It just takes a little bit in the beginning. Then going in with my Master Conceal Concealer, I am taking that on just a little concealer brush, and I am carving out my crease area. Now I'm keeping this edge pretty sharp because I want that green to be as opaque as possible, and I want there to be a harsh transition. So hopping into the bright metallic green in the palette, I'm just going to be carving out my cut crease with that. I don't do cut creases too often, but for this one, I felt it was necessary because we wanted to do full drama for this. I really just picked out this palette, used Maleficent as my color inspiration, and just kind of rocked it out. I love doing that with makeup looks, kind of just let your inspiration flow and see what happens. And I'm buffing out my outer V right now with the same plum shadow. Slowly just building that, and then I did go with a slightly fluffier brush to buff it into my crease area, make that transition good. And then going in with my Flower Automatic Eyeliner, I'm just going to be lining my tight line and my waterline, and I will be smoking out my waterline, so just keep that in mind when you are applying this to make sure that you go a little heavier on that area. Then creating my big and dramatic wings as always. And I actually got the whole thing in it for you this time. Aren't you guys so happy? Oh, and this is my Wet n Wild H2O proof liquid eyeliner. It's kind of my always and everyday, if you haven't gathered that already. And then a lot of people ask me how I get the underside of my eyeliner so sharp, and I just clean it up with a little bit of concealer. It helps clean up your shadow as well and make everything look a little sharper, a little bit more professional. So that is what I do. Then going in with my eyelashes from eBay. These are my fave. And I'm going to put a quick coat of mascara on with my Rimmel Lash Accelerator Mascara while my lashes are getting tacky. And then when I pop my lashes on, my mascara is still going to be slightly wet, so it'll be perfect because it will blend in together better. But it won't cake up on my lashes. So that's my little secret when it comes to popping on false lashes. Then going into face, I'm using my Nivea Men's Post Shave Balm, and I'm just gonna obviously rub this all over your face. That's kind of how primer works. I feel like I don't even need to explain that. And then for foundation today, I'm using my L'Oreal True Match in W1. and I just felt the need to put all this footage in here for you guys. So enjoy me putting on my entire face of foundation in high speed. It's so satisfying to me. I don't know if it is to you too, but that's just how I feel. And then I'm going in with my Maybelline Master Concealer again underneath my eyes, on my nose, and on my chin, just to brighten up all those areas because I obviously feel like I'm not wide enough. So I felt like I needed to add a little bit more. Then to set all that, I'm using my Midnight Colorless Luxury Powder on my under eye area on a dry beauty blender sponge. This is actually my Real Techniques one. Beauty blender will work just fine, and I'm just packing this onto my under eye area. I started doing this not too long ago, and I freaking love how it looks. Then going in with my CoverGirl loose powder, I'm just going to be pressing that into my foundation to where we get an absolutely flawless base, and just all the goodness in the world is just going to be happening on our face. And then I'm going into my Kat Von D contour palette, and I'm taking that middle shadow and, well, contour shade, and I'm just going to be buffing out my cheekbone area, making that nice and, I don't know, sharp, add a little bit of a natural shadow to it. And then two, with doing that, I did it on my cheekbones, my temples, and my jawline, and then I'm going to hop back into my contour palette into the more ash tone shade, and I'm taking this on a smaller brush, and I'm going to be chiseling out my cheekbones to where we can get the definition on top of already having that slight shadow. This is just going to make it a little bit more intense. Oh, and I did contour my nose for this video too, because why not if we're doing all the makeup? Might as well throw that in too. Then I'm going into my Down Boy blush from the Balm, and I chose it because it is almost spot on matched to our lip and our eyes as far as the plummy shades go, and I'm just obviously popping that onto my cheek area. And then I'm going in with my eyeshadow from Essence called the Grammy Glows to Glammy, and this is one of my favorites. I love it actually as a highlighter. I don't think I've ever used it as an eyeshadow because I love the iridescence that it has and how bright I can get my face to be with this. I look like I'm glowing like the damn moon. I love it. And then I'm popping it underneath my brow bone as well, just to brighten up that area there. Then I'm going into the black shadow in the palette, and it is a matte black eyeshadow, and I'm taking it on a small little angled brush, and I am buffing out that eyeliner on my lower lash line, and slowly build this. Don't go all at once, otherwise you'll have a hot mess all over your face. Then going into the deeper plum shade, and I'm just going to be buffing that black shadow out. I'm going right over top of it to where it is nice and smoky and diffused. It's not going to mess up the intensity of the black because it's black and I'm not too worried about it. This is just going to soften those edges and make everything nice and smooth and blended. And then taking our green shadow, I'm just going to pop that in my inner corner area, not quite the tear duct, but in my inner like quarter of my lower lash line. And then I'm taking actually a silver glitter liner from NYX, and I am lining that a little bit into my tear duct area, but I'm outlining halfway across my cut crease. I like to do this because I think it adds just a little bit more intricacy to the look, and it's super simple to do to add just that finishing touch. And again, I felt like I needed to put more makeup on. Then popping some mascara on my lower lashes. I am just going to give them a really good coat to where they are nice and spider-like. Then I'm going in with my Liquid Catsuit liquid lipstick from Wet n Wild. I love this stuff. Cannot say enough good things about these lipsticks, as you guys know from my last video. I raved about them. Definitely check them out. I need to go get all the rest of the colors they have because why not? They're amazing. But I chose this one too because it matches perfectly with the other tones we've got going on our face. And I did make sure to exfoliate my lips as well as put a good wax-based chapstick on before to where my lips would not dry out throughout the day. So that is it for this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, as well as comment down below what else you guys want to see. Also, follow me on all my social media. I have Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Snapchat. All the names and links are in the description box for you guys, so they're easy to find. Also, make sure you subscribe to my channel to stay up to date on all of my newest tutorials and what's up next with my hair. Make sure you also check out my previous tutorial on this look right here. I will also have that link in the description box for you, as well as a full list of the products we used today. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!